So I'm cancelled. Welcome to my periodic video where I cancel myself. I also want to say a special thanks to the winning team, but I'm going to cancel myself first. Yeah, so if you're new here, as people have been here know that I do this every now and again. I cancel myself. And the reason why I cancel myself is because I just want to remind everybody and to continue to hold myself accountable to the fact that no matter what I say on YouTube, I am a work in progress, okay? But not just that. I fail, I get things wrong, I've done wrong, and I've been the villain in people's story in this life, right? And obviously, having a whole channel where I call this the winning team, which we are the winning team if life's a game. Hello, welcome, join on board if this is your first time. I know that, like, at the end of the day, I don't want anybody to ever think that I think I'm better than anybody else. I feel like in the nature of humanity, and also just in the like conviction in which I speak a lot of things in which I'm not discounting my conviction. What I'm saying is that I get things wrong. Like, I get things wrong. I'm not perfect. I'm a villain in people's story. You know what I'm saying? And I never want to be one of those people, largely because I've known these people, who doesn't acknowledge that, like, I've been a bad person to people, albeit not on purpose, right? But I have been, and I'm sorry for it. I've apologized. Oh my goodness. I've apologized to most of the people that I felt like I needed to apologize to over the years, because I believe in apologizing. And I also want to apologize to you guys, for my failings over the years, over the weeks. And, I'm sure I'll continue always to do these cancellation videos because, we've got to hold ourselves accountable, everybody. Like, we're not perfect. I'm not perfect, but I am doing my best. I'll do my best, but also my best won't be good enough sometimes. And that's okay. And I'm going to disappoint you, and I'm sorry. That's also okay. I never want it to come across like, there's a lot of people in the world today who really enjoy like kind of sitting and like looking down on others or feeling better than others, and that's just not my thing. Okay, I'm passionate, I care about everybody, I want to see everybody win. That's the true reason and the core intention of why I'm doing everything, right, that I do. I really truly want to see everybody win. I believe winning is for everybody. However, the delivery, the lack of knowledge, the lack of wisdom, and also most importantly, the fact that I also am a human. I have made mistakes. There's probably things about me that you would discover and you'd be like, oh my goodness, I would never think that about you, whatever. You know what I mean? I don't want to be like, I have a past. I have a present. Hello. I have a present. I'd be making mistakes, and I'd be, realizing that I've done wrong by people I didn't mean to do wrong by in the present, let alone in the past, So I'm just canceling myself once again. I try to give myself grace because I'm one of them perfectionist type folks. I kind of cringing at myself out right now, to be fair. I'm going to leave this in. We're just going to run with it, right? I don't want to ever be one of the people that basically, I'm just trying to say that I never want it to seem like I think I'm better than anyone. I never want it to seem like I think I've got some kind of clean sheet, because I definitely don't. That's why I talk so much about Jesus, because I'm like, I need Jesus just as much as the next person. I need Jesus to forgive me. This is why I don't really struggle with forgiveness. I've said this in a previous video. Not because I'm like so forgiving and like so much better than everybody, but like, literally, who am I to not forgive when I've literally been the villain in people's story myself? Like, literally, who am I to have the pride, the audacity, and the delulu that I have like any type of right to be being unforgiving when I'm the one who needs the dang forgiveness? So I'm just cancelling myself here and now, saying, I'm cancelled. I'm cancelled. Listen, if ever there's a time you need to cancel me, you need to separate yourself, you're disappointed, whatever, that's okay. I'm sorry. But that's okay. I don't want you to feel like you have to put up with it. I don't want you to feel like you have to be doing algebra to try and like, whatever. Like, your life is your own, and I'm sure we all know that anyway, but I'm saying it in the sense of like, I would just want you to know that my desire would be for you to do what is best for you, and I just want you to know that, like, I'm not perfect. I have to say this because obviously every now and then there's new people that are on my channel who don't know that I do these cancellation videos. And I just want them to know as well that I'm cancelled. No matter what I say, I might say something wrong. I might do something wrong. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'm kind of overcoming my kind of anxiety of uploading videos, to be completely honest, in the sense that I kind of have just accepted that, you know, it's part of the journey. You know, there's no way we'll ever get everything right the first time. And also, there's a lot of just lacking in wisdom and things. And also, I just have just done bad things, full stop. You know what I mean? I'm the one. I struggle with my own life, my own sins, the same as anybody else. And just as an FYI, one day I will open up about a lot more of my villainous behaviors of the past, just in order to say that also, if ever anybody that I have hurt, like in any way, comes across my channel, I would want them to feel like they deserve the right to share their story and tell their side of events, or have their feelings or their experience acknowledged, because they deserve that. So I'm cancelled, just to say that. I'm cancelled. I'm not on no high horse of self-righteousness. The Bible says you've all sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. And I know that, at least about myself, you know. And so, yeah, I'm cancelled. I've been the bad guy. I've seen ugly areas of myself. And honestly, every time I recognize I've been a villain, it's a lot of times it's been like a great way for me to actually like do better, like, and learn and be like, you know what, like I've lost people in my life. I've lost some good friends over the years because of being the villain. I've lost some good people because of being the villain. You know what I'm saying? In some relationships I'm never going to recover from. And I've had to learn from them, and learn things that I would never do again, and learn things that I would do differently the next time. You know what I'm saying? And so I just want to say that, oh my goodness. Yeah, I have friends now. I had friends anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about. I have just a lot of friends now, so it's cool. We love it. Now I've got you guys. I've got a lot of people now. Anyway, on to that. Winning team members. Oh my goodness. I have to say the most deepest. Why does my camera look like this? 1 second. I have to say the deepest thank you to you, winning team people, who have made it this far with me. I am so grateful for you guys. You guys are awesome, and you guys, I truly believe, and I'm not saying this to try and sound holier than thou, I actually believe you guys have somewhat experienced the least consistent, the least reliable, you know, version of me. You know, because a lot of me being on this channel and a lot of what I've been doing here, I've really been having to fight some serious demons to get to where I'm at now. And I mean that both in a literal sense and also kind of like a figurative sense, in an emotional sense, in a mental sense. And you guys have just really showed a lot of patience. I've made some pretty bad takes. I've responded wrongly. I've done a lot of things that, you know, in hindsight, I'm like, that wasn't for the best, you know. But I appreciate that you guys, what I'm saying thankful for is that you guys have like given me a space, which is something I never felt like I had with people, like a space where I get to be a human being. Like, I just get to be human. And I feel so comfortable talking to you guys, because, and I'm always talking to the people that are already here. That's the funny thing. I don't know. I think that's a little bit different to other people's channels. I've realized that people are trying to people are talking to their communities, but, you know, they're also trying to grow their channel. But I'm talking to the people who are already here. Because even before I got to like this season of my life, which is a roller coaster of change is happening, and like a lot is happening. One thing that I prayed to the Lord, and I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I prayed to God and I said, God, whoever you want to be in my life, like in the long run, I want to know, I want to have these people in my life before the winning season, before whatever is the next level of what you're going to do in my life, because I feel like, you know, it's just so much more meaningful, because it's easy to obviously be there for somebody when they're winning and you're benefiting off of their wins, and when they're really like doing well and really stable. And that's not to say that you need to go and just be dealing with everybody's issues. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying, like, as part of community, I've had to learn the hard way this year, and in previous years. But just you guys have kind of helped to teach me that there is actually grace available, like, as in people can actually love you and support you when you're not you're still having some issues that need to be ironed out, of which there are still many, you know. But I'm just so grateful for you lot, you guys, for being here. I was gonna call you lot. I try not to use too many like Englishisms because I don't want to like throw you guys off. I don't know why I say that as if I don't talk anyway. So I just want to say I'm super thankful to you guys. You guys have literally been the answer to that prayer that I made to the Lord of like, God, and like just there's just a lot of people. I just have a lot of people now. I have you guys. I have people who are there, not when everything is flashy, not when everything is fun, not when I'm like, because I'm yet to be the best version of myself. You know what I'm saying? That version of me, she's on the way. We're getting there, right? And I really just value the fact that there's been people here, and not that I was like waiting for that or even asking, but the fact that it just happened organically. The fact that there's so many people of you guys, and sometimes, believe it or not, I actually go back and look at old comments, and like it bewilders me that like 2 years ago, I have comments from some of you. Some of you were here from like the early days before this channel was even called The Winning Team. It's been called The Winning Team for like I think over 2 years now. There's been 1,600, we're probably around 1,500 or 600 videos now that I've done. And some of you have really stayed the course for all of them. Some of them horrible takes, some of them massively naive, ignorant, you know, all the whatevers, and misled, whatever views that I've had or things that I've said. Tone deaf is another one. And so I just want to say a special thank you to the people who are here and who have been here up to this specific point, because, you know, you guys are just the best. And I really do, and it actually motivates me more to do better, so that like I want to be able to offer you guys as much value in your lives, as much value as you've offered me. You know what I mean? Because I really feel like I've got the sweet end of the deal. I've got the sweetest end of the deal here, because I've got all of you guys. I mean, we all have each other, you know, and one day we will have each other in a more personable way. And when I say each other, I mean all of us together. Because for me, I don't know. I would just, there's things that I would love to, I envision that I would love to do. Like I would love to have, I would love to invite you all for my concert in the forest. That's one of the things I want to do with the Winning Team. Somehow, I don't know how I'm going to pull it off, but I would just pray to the Lord. I would love, like, it's one of my dreams to like have my concert in the forest, and like just be like the Winning Team members, and like especially the people like that, those of you that are here now, somehow make that happen. I don't know how on earth it would happen, but you know, we leave it to the Lord. And just be able to like, you know, I just like you guys. I like you guys. You guys are amazing. You guys have like been of such value. And, you know, obviously I talk a lot about how much the Lord has done for me, and he really, really has done so much for me, right? But on top of that, one of the things he's done for me is bring me to knowing you guys. One of the things that I definitely wouldn't be the woman I am today without you guys. Like, there's no way. There's so many like fundamental things that were a result of like specific things that you guys said, specific things you guys did. Days where I was like, maybe I should just stop doing YouTube. And one of you guys will leave a really beautiful comment like, thank you so much, keep going, keep pushing, or constructive criticism. Like, I did like, you know, of different things. I remember there was once I made a video and I was like, I don't know if I should have shared, if I'm oversharing. And one of you guys was like, I did wonder if you had thought about about that. And then one of you was like, as long as you feel like you'd be comfortable with your children, something like with your children seeing your videos one day, then you should like be comfortable with what you're posting, right? And that comment really stuck out to me. I'll never forget that. I'll never forget one of you also said to me like, just post whatever you want, it's your channel. I just was saying, I love the like differences. Some of you like tell me that you love me in the comments, that I love you guys, and I really do. And I mean, like, I love you not just in like a sense of the way that I love people in general. I mean, I love you guys in a way that like I really truly love you guys and care about you, and I wish I could do more for you guys, and I really pray one day I will be able to do such. I just wanted to say a huge thank you to you guys. Like, for I can't believe to where I've gotten, and there are just things that have happened, like even just today, things have just happened and are happening behind the scenes. You know, I always say that. I have my reasons, okay? There are just things that have happened, and I just think, wow, I wouldn't have actually made it here without you guys. Like, you guys, I remember when it was last year, right? It was like November last year, And I'll tell you guys the truth. In November last year, I was ready to disappear for real. Like, I was ready to like actually disappear. And I was like to God, God, I just don't want to disappear. I was in a crossroads. I realized that I got to a point where I'm either gonna like stay the course and go forth despite the fact I don't really want to, despite the fact I had a lot of fears and anxieties, many of which I've now overcome, right? Or I was gonna disappear, which was my option. You guys know, you've heard from the Alaskas to the Antarcticas to the, the story, right? And do you know what the Lord literally said to me? He was like, what about the winning team? And that's what he always says. And it kind of makes me laugh because I'm like, oh my gosh, I never even like I never expected to be here. It was never my plan, right? So every time he's like, what about the winning team? And it's like, I just feel the ice melting off my heart, like literally I feel my heart turning to ice, and I feel my heart turning dark and going black, right? Just thinking about the state of this world and just a lot of things, like things that I've been through. And then it's like, but the winning team, you guys' comments, the things you guys say, those of you who I talk to, like not just on YouTube, because like a good few of you now I talk to like in other places, and I have plans to see some of you guys and stuff, and I'm just so grateful. Like, I'm so truly grateful. You guys melted my heart, and it was you guys who were the reason that I said, you know what, I have to choose the other path. Like, I can't disappear. And when I did make that decision, let me tell you something, that's when my life got really dark for like, what month are we in now? September. It's the 9th month back plus 2. Yeah, that was 11 months ago in November. Then till now, it's only now that I've like in the last like maybe week or a couple of weeks that I've really truly like accepted this path, and that I'm actually like my anxieties have kind of lifted. And like I said, it was because of you guys, and you guys made it worth choosing the other path. Because I would always say to God, like, of course, God, like I trust the Lord. You guys know I have faith in God more than anything. I trust that God has only good plans for me. I trust in his character. I don't question the character of God. Do you know what I mean? I do think that, like, God, I don't know, like, look how the people treated you. Look how the people treat you. So why are you asking me to trust them? You know, that's why I know his love is so real, because he's like, but they're lovely, and there's, and people, someone like me and like the things I've been through, I know some people are like, oh, good people are out there, but some of us really have just met a really whole lot of bad people. That's just the truth of the matter. And it's not personal to you guys. It just is the truth. It just is. I've realized that some people, when people say there's good people out there, I genuinely would have felt like, minus you guys, back to November last year, back to the maybe about a year before that, I would have been like, who and where? I've met good people, but not like my good people. You know, like people that love me for who I am and appreciate me for who I am, and who are like-minded. And we're all like-minded, but in different ways, because you guys aren't all like me, like in the same way that I am, but we are all like each other. And I don't even know what it is, but we just have that thing. And that's what I feel like is the thing you have when you like have people that are like your people. There's like having people, and there's like your people, So you guys are my people. And I am so grateful for you guys. I love you guys so much. You guys, I promise you I would not be here if it wasn't for you. When the Lord said to me, what about the winning team? I was like, I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to have to do it. There was a day last year, again, I was going to delete my channel. I was going to delete everything. I was going to throw everything out the window. And I got a really beautiful message in my comment from one of you guys saying how, like, it's saying exactly the thing that I would want to hope. And it was something along the lines of, like, you really helped me to like find the Lord and like work through some of my issues. And I was just like, that means more to me than absolutely anything that can ever else happen. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's just beautiful. And that was the thing. That comment was the reason I didn't delete my channel. That comment exactly. And I'm now also close in person with the people, and they said that comment, and we know each other in person. In fact, we're planning to see each other again soon. And I'm just like, this is just so cool. How have I met like the coolest people in the world? Like literally the coolest people. And you guys all do different things. You guys have different personalities. A lot of you are a lot more a lot of you I feel like a lot more optimistic and just lovely than I feel like I am. I feel like I'm a bit of a, not a dark energy, but like, I'm a bit pessimistic. I'm a bit, I do think that this earth is the closest place I'll ever get to hell, and it has been hell for me in a lot of ways. And so sometimes it's just you guys is like just positive vibes that I'm like, oh, that's so sweet. You know what I mean? And it brings the soft side out of me, and that's why I've even been crying in my videos, because I actually feel safer crying in my videos than I do, like, you know, people that I've known like my entire life or a chunk of my life. And that's just something else. And that's why I talk to the camera, I'm not talking to the camera, I'm talking to you guys. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going to talk to the winning team. I'm going to go and talk to my people. Like, I need to go and talk to my people. Even when I'm doing things in life, and I'll be at places. That's why I'll be taking random videos. By the way, I need to upload a video from when I was in Milan airport, because there was the Lord's Supper thing there, which is crazy because that was in July, and then there was the thing at the Olympics, and I never uploaded the video, and I wish that I'd had, because then if I'd had, you guys would have seen how insane it was when the whole Lord's Supper thing happened anyways. And I'm just here in random places, wherever I'm at, when I'm out on a walk, when I'm traveling, when I'm in the middle of whatever the heck I'm doing, going shopping, running errands, you name it. And I'm talking to you guys, the random events and side quests that I'll be going on, and I'll be telling people like, I need to go and talk to my people. And they're like, who are your people? I'm like, I need to go talk to my people. And I don't even want to tell them who my people are, because I'm like, I don't want you to come over here and ruin what we've got going on. I've been hella protective. And that's why I have to say thank you today, because you know, the Lord is like, you can't keep just like gatekeeping. You can't keep gatekeeping. Like, you need to like let people, like, allow for there to be other people as well who might want to know about what you do, or who might also resonate with what you do. So anyways, you guys, I am so grateful for you guys. I am so incredibly grateful. You have no idea the value you've added to my life. I would not have made it to the winning season without you. And that's just a testament to the winning team, and it's a testament to what everything that I say, which is that, like, without winning is like, it's a team effort. We win as a team, and you know, you guys being there, that's the point of a team. When you have people that are your people, when you have people that want to see you win, when you have people where you want to see each other win, and you all have a living or winning lifestyle together, whatever that means, because as I've said to you guys many times, winning is different for everyone. That's the driving force. That's what I've always wanted to like be able to do. So, and I love to see you guys winning in life as well. So anyways, if you haven't taken the opportunity to ever reach out to me and you do want to, please do. Like, please do. I would love to speak with you all, and know whoever was here. Anybody, literally, since I started my channel, when I see people coming and I know who you are, like, I literally screenshot it. So I'm like, I never want to forget who was there at the beginning. I never want to forget who was there before it was all fun games and it was all flashy and whatever. I want to remember the people that were there in the beginning, because I'm always going to win eventually, because that's how my life goes. And that's how it goes when you're with the Lord, right? And so anyway, thank you to the winning team. You guys are just the best. There's nothing else to say. There's not enough words to express how much I truly love you guys and how much you guys mean to me. You guys really mean so much to me, and you really gave me hope in humanity again. So I love you guys. If life's a game, it's pay to win. God bless you. God loves you. I love you. And I'll see you in the next one.